All right, I went and did it. Got myself a bunch of junk stuff from the Goodwill. Got myself one of these little pumps off of Amazon. I'm gonna turn these rocks and bottles and stuff into one of those little solar-powered fountain pumps. So, yep. All right, let's see how this looks. Does this look right? Ow! Where did I put my screws? I'm not sure this is how it's supposed to go. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole in the bottom of one of these bottles. Might do both of them. Yeah, that's pretty tight. And I think I'm going to have the pump sitting down in the base of the Corona bucket. It's going to be weighted down with some big old beach rock or beach pebbles, whatever you want to call these things, big rocks in the bottom. I'm going to drill a hole in the bottom of this one right here, and then set one of the bottles inside of it so it kind of, sprays out a bit, goes down into this bucket, and then cascades into the other bucket. Splish, splash, sploosh, kind of like that. All right. Let's see how this goes. On this first bottle, I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole in the bottom. And then I guess we're going to go ahead and cut some of this tubing. Run it up through, drill a hole in the top. Probably go right where that crown is, just so it kind of spurts out a bit. And then it's going to roll into the first bucket, and we're going to have to drill a hole in this one too. We're going to add a bit of lubricant to this glass, with the water kind of lubricant, not the fun kind of lubricant. And we're going to drill away. Hey, just for fun, let's put a glove on in case this breaks. To that. The water just keeps the drill bit nice and cool and lubricated, so it kind of slides across the glass. Alright, about the time that you hear it changing tones, I think my battery just went dead too. Go ahead and ease up on the pressure. Don't be pushing on it real hard, otherwise you will shatter that glass. Alright. Now a quick test fit, and that is just the right size. Cool. I'll probably stick some hot glue or something around that just to make sure it's good and sealed, because I want the water bottle to fill up and then squirt out the top. Quick demonstration, so I'm just going to pick a random drill bit. I don't even know what size this is. Yeah, that should go through that crown just fine, so we'll go ahead and pop that off and put this one on. Alright, and this bit should go through the metal. There we go. Just punch a nice little hole through that. So the pump will pump water through the one container into this thing and then out that thing. Let's see, is that big enough? Yeah, it's almost big enough. One bigger, and I think we'll have the right size. I don't know. Yeah, it's awful tight. Yeah, let's go one bigger. Alright, so we're gonna go one bigger. Let's see here. Do you want to go inside? This is gonna be setting down. Pump's gonna pump water in there, into the bottle, and up. Yeah, let's just put it aside. There we go. Alright, now that should be big enough. Ooh, it's still tight. That's still real tight. We're gonna seal this up with glue, so let's loosen her up a bit. Just go to the next size up. Oops. Yep, that's pretty good. That fits in there nicely. So that'll go in there. Feed that through there a bit more. Gives a little bit extra. Corona extra. Stick that into there. You know, we should probably rinse this off. That's got a bunch of glassy sand in it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let me rinse this thing out. Now let's go ahead and put this right in through here. You know, that's a tight enough fit that I'm wondering if that wouldn't be good enough. Just sit like that. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this back through a bit. What I want to do is, I need to find something to put in here, kind of props this thing up a bit. Hang on, let me see if I can find a rock or something that'll prop this up so that you can see what's inside. I just grabbed one of those big old rocks I got there, and we'll just set that right in there. And then we'll see what we can do to hot glue this thing to the side over here. Get this to sit in a bucket, maybe put some more glue around it. We've got our handy dandy glue gun here. And I think I got this thing set up about how I want it. It's like trying to aim in the dark, you know. Because I want it to go up. Hang on, let me see if you can see this too well. Alright. So here's what we were working with. So we got the bucket, and the second bucket, and then the bottom. So, got a hole right there. So what I got to do is sort of aim this thing so that when it comes out of this bottle here, it goes into here, or just kind of goes straight up and down. So it kind of has a nice little waterfall effect or something. Yeah, we got some on there. That's basically what we're trying to do. Just stick it temporarily. Gooey, gooey, gooey. I'll probably have to end up redoing this twice. Alright. So we're going to glue that one there. I'm pretty sure this is about where I want this. So we're going to go ahead and just put a big old blob of glue right across here, just to kind of hold it in place. Maybe fill that spot up right under there. There we go. Alright, now I'll go ahead and wait for that to cool. And once that's cool, oh, I had that on low, that's the problem. Alright, so once that gets good and done, the buckets will be glued together. The bucket will be glued to the bottle, and we'll just trim this thing off here. And ow, that's hot. Wow, that's hot. Okay, don't touch the glue. That stuff's hot. Yeah, let's unplug that. That's a safety hazard, especially with me around. Whew. Stick that someplace where it won't catch fire. Let's go ahead and trim this thing up here. Yep, that looks long enough. That's a scientific measurement right there. It needs to be about that long. Got my super cheap solar panel thing here. And we'll just go ahead and drop that on the garage floor. Yep, that's safe. Alright, so we're going to take this right here, and we're going to just shove this into here. What I did is I got the tubing that's a little bit thinner. What it'll do is it'll change the amount of pressure that's able to put through. And just jam it right there. This is like a little adapter piece thing. I don't know what that is, but it goes on there. Shove that in there. We're going to stick this down on the bottom. Plenty of extra, just in case we ever need it later. Maybe stick it under a rock. might just trim that off. Make 2 out of that. Alright, so we're gonna take this outside. Ooh, that's still warm. Alright, we're gonna wait for this to cool. Then we're gonna fill this up with water outside and see how it goes.
That didn't come out half bad. So, got the pump down the bottom, moving the water through the tube, goes up into here, the bottle's inside of here, fills up the bottle, and right up on top, the hole I drilled, goes right side.